My characters are breaking into this universe because I'm turning them into keychains. Oh my gosh, what? Bro. I need a flat surface to work on, but my table is kind of textured. A whiteboard is falling apart. So I'm gonna clean this so that there's no particles on this. I'm going to tape the edges because I don't want it to scratch me. When did this happen?
Huh?
Oh my gosh, that is dangerous. Triple tape that. I've never sculpted or used polymer clay before, so I am a complete beginner.
And also this glass bottle because I don't have a rolling thing.
Oh ho ho ho, yes, very fancy indeed. My first croissant.
Oh, no.
This is Croissarion, so the croissant should be this small. Oh no, into another dimension you go. The hard part is trying to bend this croissant without flattening the creases. Ooh, so close. Ooh, this looks promising. It's exactly the same, like perfect. Like what? Hand sanitizer because I don't have isopropyl alcohol. I don't want to flatten the folds, so I'm just tapping it. But that's useless at removing dust. I'm testing texture and chalk on this large croissant. Boom, texture. Boom, chalk. Bada bing, bada boom. And bam, croissant. I was panicking because I didn't have any brown chalk, but thankfully I found an old makeup palette that has brown. It's a miracle. I'm also sacrificing this eyeshadow palette for the greater good of this croissant. I could always buy another one, but the croissant cannot exist without this shade of brown. Here at the bakery, we have a range of croissants from small, medium, large to extra large croissant. Which one's real and which one's fake? Let me clean up this mess of a table first. Oh my goodness. Now I'm creating Croissarion's iconic croissant mount. Yes, it's half a croissant.
Flashback.
Half a croissant character. I've never made half a croissant before. Should be easy. I grab this thing. Then, I don't know, cheese. And I realized it was too chunky. So then I had to reshape it again. It's like the billionth time I'll reshape this croissant. For this cheese slice, I have to make it real thin. Why was I being so dramatic? It was still usable. Croissarion's mount is actually complete. No. It looks so much like a chocolate bar. Now I am creating Croissarion itself. Little did I know this would be difficult. I have to replicate the stance. Bro, the stance is crazy. Oh my gosh, God. It's harder than it looks, seriously. Day 3, and I am struggling with making eye pins. Look at how terrible they are. Final product will definitely not be this. It's so difficult to bend properly, bro. This is my first attempt. Terrible. I didn't do anything and it's already 2 o'clock. Like what? The body, it has to be curved, not blocky. It's like a Roblox character at this point. And also, why is it so buff for no reason? You guys know what is even more off? The proportions are completely off. I finally got it. I don't know how to make its croissant frosting night chef hat. So I made a bunch of prototypes to test until I came to this. What do I have to say? It's perfect. Now for the rings on Croissarion. They could be frosting swirls or pastry swirls or both. All the pieces are finished and ready for assembly. I don't know what its face is expressioning, but it's cute. The swirls to its arm before I can add its beloved croissant. I was so nervous with the wire. I thought I should make it 90 degrees so the structure holds strong and doesn't fall apart as a keychain. But that was the biggest mistake I made, and it was fatal for Croissarion. So I had to do an emergency patch up. It looks like it's wearing a neck brace. The clay was so thin It wasn't concealing the wire. At that point, I was experiencing the 5 stages of grief. That I just left it there to collect dust. You worked so hard to remove that dust, and now you're just leaving it there to collect more dust? I just threw it in the oven. Yeah, it's burnt, and mistakes have been made. It's time to start again and remake Croissarion. This time, even better. I decided to paint over it so I can recreate it later on. You should be sent to another dimension. Unbelievable. At this rate, I'll become a croissant connoisseur. This time I'm putting all the parts in containers so they don't collect dust. Though I'm still struggling with making the body. Like, what is going on? I'm not to make this body look right. It keeps looking wrong. This is making me furious. Finally! Guys, wait. This Croissarion looks like it was turned to stone. Could this be an opportunity for new lore? Exactly 1,000 years ago, in Buttermire Crescentfold, there lived Croissarion's ancestor, Croissarius. Croissarius was the most ambitious baker in Kulinara. However, he had one fatal flaw. He was burdened. He could never accept anything less than perfect. His obsession with perfection led him to the Forbidden Oven, an ancient relic said to burn time. Anything placed within is said to bake perfectly, but at the cost of years stolen from the future. This oven promised Croissarius flawless results. To become the greatest chef Kulinara had ever known. So he stepped inside, but his layers did not rise. They burned and hardened, sealing him into stone. And from the oven emerged a mountain of croissants, baked to perfection. Now, every croissant night chef carries one of those croissants. As a reminder, perfection is not a goal, it is a cost. Thus, the croissant knights move on, chasing new horizons and a uniqueness that cannot be replicated, each carrying a journey of its own and unmistakably theirs. Who is the second character in the shop lineup? It is the Waxy Corn Armadillo, Glutomaru. Glutomaru will have a foil amateur. We are trying something new, guys. The complex thing about Glutomaru's design is creating each individual corn kernel, which takes literally forever. The next day, I was out and about turning strangers into characters. Right now, it's 3 o'clock. I still have 2 characters left to complete. So yeah, let's start working on the rest of the characters. But the final design is so worth it. It is a literal work of art. Also, the final texture is so cool. So, who's going to count how many corn kernels I put on Glutomaru? Should I actually count how many? I am not doing that. I am not doing that. If you know the lore, you know Gluto is inseparable from its corn slice hat. It's possibly its most valuable item. Here's the reveal that you've all been waiting for. There is 343 kernels. Yes, I did count each individual kernel.
You what?
Hey, but who's going to fact check me? Like, I could actually be lying. How do you actually know there's 343 kernels on this thing? Like, I'm kidding, guys. No one's gonna force you to go and count all those kernels. So for the third character in the shop lineup, I'm actually creating a new character this video. Banana! The banana bunny. When I initially thought of banana, I was like, wait, stop. This is so cute. Like a banana bunny? Like its ears are literal bananas. That is bananas. Making sure I get accurate colors, because no one wants artificial banana. We want real banana.
What the dog doing?
She's so cute, I can't stand it. And just as I was about to finish my characters, the eye pins arrived. What great timing! Oh, such a huge box and so much paper for just this. Banana Bunny is one of my beloved characters. Like, it is literally the epitome of bananas. It is made of bananas of every form, from a peeled banana, a full banana, banana slices. I was debating between letting it hold a banana slice or a banana, and I went with the banana slice. Is somebody gonna fight me on that one? I don't know. I feel like I've said the word bananas so much, it doesn't even feel real to me anymore. I'm going bananas. Now that every piece is complete, I'm adding chalk for the realism. We have arrived at this moment where I previously messed up. And after failing, learning, and retrying, I had successfully created Croissarion. All that was left to do was solidify my work, the scariest stage. And after much anticipation, we have a successful bake. However, the pieces are a bit scorched. I'm a bit disappointed, but it's okay. I can still retouch them with paint. So I used acrylic paint to retouch the scorched areas. And it turned out very well. Croissarion thankfully was not too scorched. As for Glittermaru, I'm painting the individual kernels. A super bright and sunny day today, so it's perfect to cure these. I'm not going to apply UV resin in my room. I don't want toxic stuff lingering, so I'm going to take you guys outside. Let's go. Last time I didn't do this and the Fila Bob had so much dust on it. I have to do this properly this time. The annoying thing is, guys, I am nearsighted, so when I wear these goggles, I literally can't see anything.
Bruh.
This is Ultimate Sun Shield. Don't fight around my keychains, guys. This is the contraption I made to cure in the sun. Guys, I bought a resin curing lamp and it arrived. So unbox it with me and my cat. Based on my personal experience, perhaps don't use sunlight to cure your pieces, because no matter how long I left my characters in the sun, the UV resin still had a tacky, sticky surface that wouldn't cure. I didn't know this, but because sunlight is unstable and takes longer to cure, it makes UV resin very prone to oxygen inhibition that prevents the outer layer of resin from fully curing. $12 months warranty. It's height adjustable to fit taller items. It's double-sided, so it can cure the top and bottom of the keychains simultaneously. I can also stack the boxes to cure more things at once. We were over a month into this project. When this video is up, the portal connecting the universes would have officially opened.